actually driving back from seeing Don Jon, and I decided, I wanted to try something new. And since some shots in the movie did take place in a car, I decided, hey, why not do a review in the car for once, huh? So, the basic story of Don Jon is it follows this guy who, he has a set kind of schedule in his life, He loves his family, he loves his pet, he loves his car, he loves his boys, he loves his girls, and he loves his porn. And one day he meets this really gorgeous girl played by Scarlett Johansson, and he's just like head over heels for this girl. But he has to, kind of choose between settling down with this girl or watching his porn, and he just isn't satisfied with her as he used to. Oh, by the way, if it goes black, I apologize. The sun's not out today, so gotta just make do with this. Meets the girl, he's trying to change, but nothing really fulfills him. Then he meets Julianne Moore, and he kind of realizes, there's more to life than just the beautiful girl. Sometimes it's about the companionship. That's really the whole premise of Don Jon. Now, I was very interested in seeing this film mainly because of how the trailer looked. Like, the trailers, they looked awesome. I was hooked the minute I saw them. And I mean, it's Joseph Gordon-Levitt's first directorial debut, and he wrote the movie too, which I thought was pretty awesome. And I gotta say, guys, I really like this movie. I mean, it's not the greatest movie. In fact, it is very sappy at times. Like, you talk about following like the formulaic romance story. Although it doesn't really follow it to a T, it does follow a lot of elements of romance stories. And it does come off as a bit of sappy. But I did really enjoy it, and there were some things about the movie that really spoke true to me. First off, the acting. I thought the acting was really good. It was solid. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he did a really good job as this character Jon. He's trying to find fulfillment in his life. And that's why he does all the stuff that he does, and he just isn't satisfied by the girls that he's with. That's why he jacks off to porn, because he's more satisfied by that. He never really found a girl that could really do it for him. And I thought that Joseph Gordon-Levitt played that character really well, and he spoke some truths like his character did. Another good performance, Scarlett Johansson. Not bad to look at, and she wasn't a bad actress in this movie. In fact, she gave a really good performance. I was really happy about that. Hey! Watch where you're going, man. I'm trying to fucking drive here. You motherfucker. This motherfucker. Anyway, back to the review. Scarlett Johansson was really good too. As much as, the movie centers around, Jon's addiction to porn, it also focuses on her addiction to the whole fantasy, like, princess element. The guy swoops the lady off her feet. Happily ever after type stories, actually. And I guess that's what this movie's all about. It's all about people's addictions, Jon is addicted to porn, just as Scarlett Johansson is addicted to romantic, sappy stories. And that kind of explains some of the sappier elements of the film. In fact, they normally happen with Scarlett Johansson's character. So, and then we got Julianne Moore, whose character is actually the most down-to-earth character in this entire film. Like, there's no real music playing when we see her. It's more or less calm and mellow every time we see her, and she has this kind of connection with Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character, which was pretty interesting. Although I wish they could have explored a little bit more, or even had more moments with them. I mean, they had moments, but they were very brief, very short. I would have loved a little more of it. I actually like Don Jon's friends. Oh, excuse me. His camera's about to fall there. I actually liked his friends. They felt like real friends, They go out to clubs, they fuck around, they punch each other, they talk about the hottest girl in the club. The story, the writing, I mean, it wasn't anything spectacular. And sometimes it did do this whole flip-floppy where it was trying to be real and heartfelt. But then it just does this whole, like, sappy thing, and it's kind of overbearing. The camera was shaking all over the place. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But that's beside the point. As for, this being his first directorial and written debut for a movie, I thought Joseph Gordon-Levitt did a really good job. Not the best job, but he did a really good job for what he did, basically. And I would love to see another film directed and written by him. I would say he needs to work a little bit more on his writing. Again, it was kind of weak at some points, very sappy. The movie was a bit repetitive too, but I think, again, that it's attributed to the style of the movie, because it was supposed to show how his life is and how it never changes. It's only when he kind of meets some of the girls that have a big impact on his life that some elements of his life change. But other than that, it's very rigid, very repetitive. But I actually like the character Jon. He went through a development. I actually like that. And he found some meaning to his life. So overall, a really good movie. I would recommend going to see it. I would actually give it a 4 out of 5 stars, guys. I think it's definitely worth watching. Oh, right there. And those are pretty much my thoughts of Don Jon in a nutshell. But I would like to know, what did you guys think of Don Jon? Did you like it? Did you feel like it was too sappy? You really didn't get into it? Also, I forgot to mention, his family is pretty interesting, although they were kind of like these caricature family. And Tony Danza made me laugh out loud so many times in this movie, though. He was probably the funniest person in this entire movie. And his sister, although only really says one thing, what she said is probably the most truest thing in the movie, so I liked her too. But yeah, I would like to know what you guys thought of the movie. Did you like it? Did you hate it? And also, what is the best movie you've seen with Joseph Gordon-Levitt? I think I've asked that before, but I would like to know, what's the best movie with Joseph Gordon-Levitt? So be sure to comment below. Let me know. Yeah, I'm parking right now. And I hope you guys like that little song I sang in the beginning. I will probably upload the full version so you guys can watch that. And stay tuned for my monthly live chat. It's coming on Monday, September 30th. It's the same day that the fan art contest comes to an end as well. But until then, guys, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Black Critic Guy. Like this video if you really enjoyed it, and I'm Tony Watt II from the Black Critic Guy. Till then, peace, YouTube.